would have the access of leaves, time, my info, performance, etc. But HR can access all the employees' data, leave, employees' time, recruitment, performance, and everything. Okay. So now we are going to work on my info module. Okay. So what are all the things we have in this module is, so when we go for admin module, we have employees, listing of employees, users, adding employees, configure leaves, timesheets, recruitments, performance of the employees. So these all things should be maintained by the uh, admin. So performance of the employees means each and every employee's performance should be tracked and maintained in this module. And this admin module, as I said, it is accessed by only for HR's administrative access. Who are having administrative access of the HR module, they will be accessing. A recruitment, if any new recruitments are there, they will be uploading here timesheets. Each and every employee's timesheets. Timesheets means log in and log out of the employee, and how much work they are doing on what project they are doing. If an employee is doing multiple projects, is engaged with multiple projects, he need to allocate his time to different projects, right? Daily 2 hours to this, 2 hours to this, 2 hours this project. So the timesheets would be there. Configuring leaves, whenever you are applied for the leaves, those leaves would be added here. If any new employees are added, they will add the new employees. So these all sections would be for admin module. Okay, when you come for ESS or employee section, so employee will have a access of leaves, filling the timesheets, his info, my info, maintaining his personal details, and performance tracking. Wow, his performance will be tracked here. Okay, so these are the employee modules, and those are admin modules, right? Now what we need to do, so we have got a small picture of so project. So this HRM is a project or a product? Is this work what we are doing HRM module is a project or a product?
Product.
Okay. Still, okay. So this is a product. So this product is being developed by one organization, and they have been as per the client's requirements, specifications. They do customize and they deploy it into the market. Okay. So this is a product. So what we need to do, we need to understand the project. For understanding the project, we need to go through the we have a basic clear understanding of what are the modules we have and what modules we need to work on it. Next, we need to understand the requirements. Understand the requirements. Okay, for understanding the requirements, we need to go through the FRS document. Okay. So here, this is a FRS document, functional requirement specification document we have. So what we do here, we have a different contents, purpose of the document, project, information architecture, my module. In my info module, we have the different sections, my info module, photograph, contact details, emergency contact, all these topics are there. Sign up document is there at the end of the day. So here you can see each and everything. This is not a project plan, like that is explained each and everything. So this purpose of this document is to understand the project overview, imagination, information, and site designing. And this is not a project plan. Okay, so based on this understandings, we prepare a project plan. Okay, based on this understandings, we prepare a project plan. Okay, so audience. So who is the audience for this one? This is like only for ESS user. So that is preparing for a user section. Okay, employee user. What are the hardwares? So what is the information we have architectural related stuff? So this is how the image should look, and this mindful module. So we need to go through each and every line of this one and prepare the test scenarios and test cases. Okay, before preparing test scenarios, we need to understand this one, this document, and then we need to prepare the test plan, right? So after requirements, so what are our STLC steps? STLC steps is first one requirement, second one is test planning, right? Requirement analysis. So this is the requirement document. We need to analyze this one. So my info module contains what are the things are there. So these are providing the employees to the ability to view the relevant information, personal. So here what happens is like for preparing the test plan, you need to go through the requirements document one. So at the time of preparing test scenarios, you need to go to the requirement document again. Again at the time of preparing test cases, you can you will go to the test scenarios, as well as if you want any more clear information, you will go to the requirement document. Okay, so this contains the MyInfo module. In MyInfo module we have one photograph section, one contact detail section, one emergency contact, dependent section, immigration section. Okay, all these sections are there. So based on the requirement understanding, we will prepare the test plan. Okay, so nowadays nobody are preparing a test plan document, and if it is required, the document is being prepared by the manager or a team lead. Okay, here I'll show you one sample test plan document, how it is prepared, and how you need to go through. Okay, if required. So this is the sample test plan management test plan document. Okay, so here you can see the product name, test plan version, what is the version, template version, and the product version. Product version is the build version what we have developed. So this here it is 3.0. Who is the author of this one? Any comments when it has been done? Okay. There is a test plan review approvals. Who will approve this one? Product manager, QA manager, QA lead, QA team, all these. So here there is a notice that this document should not be copied or used anywhere. Okay, so next what is that? These are the table of contents. All these need to be made. So this test plan document may vary based on the application, based on the manager, based on the requirements. So there will be many criteria. So this is a sample document prepared for this application, Orange HRM. So you will have the template. Based on the template, you need to prepare your own test plan document. Okay. So what are the areas to be tested in this test plan document? So what is test plan? What need to be tested? How need to be tested? Who need to be tested? Right? So here this areas to be tested. What areas? Areas not required for testing. What is the overview? What is the acceptance testing? How is it required or not? So those all will be mentioned here. Okay. So here you see objective. The objective of test plans to define the scope of the testing schedule and deliverables. So these all would be there. What is the objective? What is the scope? Those all would be written here. And if you see next one, reference document. What if any reference documents are there? What reference documents we need to add? So here we have added functional requirement specification document, because that is the document what we are going through, right? So we have added here. Then what areas to be tested? So in the document you can see here what areas we are testing. We are testing all these areas. One is my info module. Okay, so my info module. Next is photograph module. So photograph module. Next is contact details module. Okay, contact details. So these all need to be tested. So uh, why we need to mention all these things is like after later in some part, if anybody come and if they ask you did not test this one, You can say this is one module. If they ask, you did not tested this one, so you will show this plan document and you will show this one. Like, see, these are the areas to be tested mentioned in the document. So I have tested on these only. So if anything you are written extra, or if you are asking anything that is out of scope, which if you want to test, then you need to again update the document. Update the document and let the testing team know. So what are the areas not required testing means? So the other areas which are not mentioned above. Need not test high level test or here any integration testing is required. Any progressive testing, integration is not applicable. So we have written is anything is there classified as sanity regression. These all functional testing test cases need to be added and they need to be done. So this one, any negative test cases, yes, all the negative test cases for all the features provided, we need to do it. So is this any globalization testing, international testing, localization testing, not applicable. Any acceptance testing, not applicable. LNT test, LNT means load and performance test. So load and performance test, do we require load and performance test? Yes. So it is covered in performance test plan. So for performance testing, we are creating a separate test plan, separate document. There we will mention all those things. And any regression testing is required. Yes. So here automated regression suite will be executed as a part of this. So we are going to prepare a automation test scenarios and test suite. So here you can understand, see, regression test suite. Regression suite, we have explained in test suite what is a test suite. Okay, so what are the environments we need to cover? Any browser compatibilities, cross browser testing. What is the cross browser testing means? See, cross browser testing functionality means we will be testing in different browsers. So here we need to cover IE, Chrome and Firefox. Okay, we need to test in these three browsers. So automation strategy, yes, we are going to use Selenium QA for test cases. Timelines. So when the first build will get, when it will be completed, when the second bit will be coming for us. So when we are completing and testing of that one, those all would be mentioned. The timelines are scheduled of the build when the tester gets for testing. Later, we go with the testing strategies. Existing functionalities will be validating as a part of regression. New functionalities will be added as a part of progression testing. Fixed defects will be validated. So, what are the strategies here? Means like it's nothing but just we'll complete that regression test cases. We'll do all the newly added test cases, newly added functionalities, and fix the defects. Retest the defects. So resources, how many QA teams are required? What are the software required? What are the risks and mitigations? Risks and mitigation means, see, if a resource is gone on vacation, what we need to do? Maintain a backup resource. If a hardware is failed, what we need to do? See, I will explain one scenario what has happened to me. Uh, I have gone to one of the client place for giving a demo on the project. Okay, why I'm explaining this is to explain the litigation and mitigation process. See, hardware failure during testing. Make ready IT team also maintain backup of the hardware resources. So I have gone through one of the client. The client is State Bank of India in Mumbai. So what happened is like I need to show the online application. We have prepared one insurance domain for giving demo to the client. It's a product actually. So unfortunately, I and with one more my teammate is there. We have gone to the client in Mumbai, State Bank of India life insurance one. So all we have set up. All the top level management have came for watching my demo. So when I clicked on the link, that got failed. Everything is blank. What need to be done? So all high level officials are there. So before night only, I got a doubt on that. If application fails, what happens? So at the late night, what we have done is like we have prepared all the document, all the backup we have taken of the application, and we have maintained a standby application in my laptop. So when the link failed, when I was trying to give demo, what I've done is then I keep that aside, and again I opened the backup standby exe files what are there in my laptop, and I have given the demo. So always, so for client purpose, only business people or a QA team, QA lead, QA manager only should give the demos. So he need to have a backup of everything, every setup, and everything need to be there. So why I was saying is like you should be more cautious. So backup failure, if any backup hardware failure is happen, make the IT team ready, and you need to have the backup of the application what you have done. Okay, so entry criteria and exit criteria. So to test the application, what are the entry criteria required? One is specification document, one is test plan, test cases, and unit test cases should pass. Exit criteria is zero installer defects or defects should not be there. All the planned test cases should be executed, and P1, P2, if any high level defects are there, no P1, P2 should be there, because P1 means showstopper, P2 means which need to be fixed. Okay, so these are the entry criteria and exit criteria of the document. Okay, these all need to be maintained. This is a test plan document. Okay, this is how you write a test plan document. So nowadays nobody is preparing a test plan document also. So practically not required, but I'm just explaining you, if anywhere anytime required, you can prepare this document in this mode. Okay. So now we have understood the requirements, understand the project, understanding the requirements. We have prepared the test plan document also. Now we need to design test designing. Test designing here means first test scenarios. Test scenarios preparation. Sorry, excuse me. So how do we prepare the test scenarios? Actually, I have explained in last class to prepare how do we prepare a test scenarios, and I asked you all to prepare the test scenarios, but I see nobody have written. Okay, so we'll complete the test scenarios, and if possible some test cases. See, on the day in last class, I have explained you to how to write the test scenarios. So this is FRS document, right? So my info module. So you are going through each and everything. So my info module, first one is ESS user login. Okay, so here it has been mentioned. My info module is a powerful tool providing employees of the company with the ability to view relevant information. So this is a tool which is used for the employees, and they can view the personal information and update the personal information. Okay, without HR involvement. Here they can do this one anywhere, anytime. Okay, with the security based confined to the security policy. There are some security policies and some authorizations are there. So based on that, they can edit only those fields. Okay. Now coming to this one, my info module. When an ESS user logs into the system for the first time, first thing you should see the personal details screen. So one is ESS logger. ESS user should log in. Then you need to view the personal details. This is the second scenario. Okay. Third scenario here is see here he has mentioned these screens are called mock-up screens or wireframes. Developer will provide. Here he has provided restricted fields where ESS user cannot make changes to the following. So user cannot make changes to the following fields. Okay. So here we can write, see, ESS user can edit personal details. In the document we have provided some, we can edit the documents. So they are able to edit and enter certain fields. So ESS user can edit and enter certain fields. Next, some fields are restricted, he cannot edit. So ESS user cannot edit restricted fields in the personal details field. This is one module. Okay, so see, under info module 3.11 my info module, how many test case scenarios we have written? 4 test scenarios we have written. For each scenario, again, there will be multiple test cases. Till we complete test scenarios, test cases, test data is prepared, we are not going to see the test application. Next one is a photograph. Here he has given like you can click the photograph at any corner screen will be shown. So user can add a photograph. You can click the browser and then select a photograph from the relevant path and click upload once you have selected the picture. Okay. So in the same way, contact details. So here we are adding a photograph. We are viewing the contact details. So here in application you can see contact. Click on contact details under the employee column and click on save. So these all would be added. In emergency contact, so emergency contact would be seen on the personal column. Okay. Enter the name of the person, contact number, relationship. So click on save. You can add multiple emergency contacts. You can delete it when you select the checkbox. You can add on the attachments. Okay. So here see and edit the contact details, emergency contact, emergency contact. Again the dependents. Next functionality is dependent. Dependent is also same. Okay, we have the enter dependent can be changed. Is viewed under the personal columns and see here again you can enter the multiple dependents. You can delete also. So user can add multiple dependents and can delete the dependents. So next module is immigration module. Okay. So in immigration, what you have done, your immigration information can be entered here. To add your immigration information, select immigration under the personal column. Okay, you need to select the document type, whether passport or visa to add the details, and it is a passport number and the issue date, expiry date. The details need to be entered. Okay, and click on the save button. So here also you can see you can add multiple immigration documents. So first point is like enter the immigration document. So what we'll write is 3.1.6. Okay, ESS user can add immigration details. Immigration details, right? Next one, ESS user so what would be the next scenario? One is user can add the immigration details. Next one, anyone?
Can delete the entry.
Okay. Next. So see here the document. First one, we are adding the information. Select the information under the screen. You can select the document type. You can add the details. Okay. Second one is here you can see you can add multiple entries, right? So our next scenario would be ESS user can add multiple details. Okay. Next one, see in the document you can see next one is the delete. Okay. So ESS user can delete immigration details. Okay. Next one, after deleting, ESS user can attach the document. Okay. So next one is ESS user can attach ESS user can attach documents under immigration section or immigration records or immigration section, whatever it is. So clear, guys? So next module is job module. Okay. A ESS user cannot make changes in the job details. You can only view your job details that have been predefined by the administrator. So following fields are disabled or restricted from editing. Okay, these editing restrictions will be provided by the admin. Okay, so what would be the test cases for this one? Any idea scenarios? See, here he has mentioned ESS user cannot make changes to the job details, right? So our next scenario would be ESS user cannot.
cannot edit all what all fields are specified. So that will be like each for each and every field there will be a scenario.
So each and every field scenario is not required. See, why? Because here you can see the image. Here, see, job title, job specification, employee status. These all are under only one screen, right? Under only
Yes.
one screen. So one scenario is enough for this all. What would be the scenario like? User cannot edit. So these all are not different screens or different pages. In only one screen we have all the fields. So what you write is like user cannot edit the job details page. He should not edit this entire page. Okay. In test cases, you will write in detail job detail cannot be edited, job specification cannot be edited, job category cannot be edited. Those all in detail you will be written in test cases. Okay. Good try. Okay. Next one, 3.8 salary. So salary information field is completely hidden from the ESS user, as shown in figure 2.1. Only the HR admin has access to this information, has to manually communicate to ESS user. So you are restricted from editing the following fields: salary, component, pay frequency, amount, comments, direct deposit. So this is a salary screen. Okay. What it is written? So completely hidden from the ESS user. Any try?
Uh, Salary details should not be visible to the ESS user.
Yes, you are close. Almost correct. So what? See these test cases later on. If the, later on, if you are based on your understandings, later on again, once you go through the FRS document again planning when you are doing when you are going through planning document or when you are doing execution, you can change, you can update the test scenarios based on your understand, based on seeing the application or settings. Okay. So ESS user restricted in using salary section, using salary section or salary components. Okay. Next one is salaries completed. Next one is 3.1.9 report to. And ESS user, you are able to view the list of supervisors that you report to, and if you are ESS user as well, you will see the list of subordinates. So ESS user, you are only able to view the list of supervisors that you report to. So in your